Hello there. So there's been so much debate going on right now in India about nationalism and anti-nationalism right now. So I would like to share some thoughts with you about this. Last year I visited Poland and there I saw what nationalism is capable of. And it was a German Nazi camp in Auschwitz. So I'm going to show you some photos of that place and decide for yourself like if nationalism is a great mighty thing that we should strive for, or it should be done in a certain extent, or what. Just decide for yourself. I'm just here to show you, I'm not here to judge. Okay, so this is the whole camp of Auschwitz-Birkenau. This is one part of the camp actually, and the other one is another side. So here we can see these individual buildings, and in every building there is to be hundreds and hundreds of Jewish people that Nazis gathered from all around Europe, across Germany, across Poland, across whole Central and Eastern Europe, as well as Western Europe. This was the first scene that they would see when they entered the camp. Arbeit macht frei. It means work makes you free. Bit of hypocritical because no one inside was free. This is some of the propaganda that the Germans used. Germanization of people and everything. Like they wanted everyone to be Germanized like them. And whoever is not Germanized, whoever is not like them, obviously they would be put in the concentration camp and executed. These were the dress that were assigned to the people who were there. Jewish people, Polish people, gypsies, basically anyone who was against the Nazis, who were the nationalists then. Extreme nationalist, I'd say. Here you can see some of the information, like it was the largest known Nazi German concentration camp. There were a lot of other camps, but it was the only one that the Germans couldn't hide, you can say. You can see the number of people that died. You can imagine the number of people that were in Auschwitz. This concentration camp, only in this one. Jewish people, Polish people, gypsies, Soviet prisoners, and other ethnic groups. I just want to show you the effect that this nationalism did. Nazi party, which was obviously a right-wing party in Germany. I won't go into details how they came into power. So these were the buildings where the prisoners were held. In every room there were dozens of people in small rooms, concentrated, put together in one place to manage how they would kill them. All these fences were electrified so that no one can go out, or no one can go from one barrack to another barrack. Now I'll show you the shocking thing, which most of Indians doesn't know or doesn't care about, because in our history books we don't learn much about world history, or much that we care. There is common misconception in India that I'm ashamed to say. Some people in India think Hitler was a great nationalist guy who did good for German people. Well, I'm going to show you what his nationalism did and what his nationalism made other normal German people, young teenagers, armies, what they made, what he and his ideologies made them do. This is the plan B of incinerators, where people were poisoned, then their bodies were burned. Okay, so as you can see here, this was the entrance of the incinerator. People were put naked inside there in a huge group in here, and this was the gas chamber, and people were put inside there. The doors were locked this way and that way, and poisonous gas were put inside that there, and people were screaming, trying to get out of this mass grave, you can say. This place, there's no way out. It's embedded in the ground. And if you look in the walls, you can still see the marks left by people, and their nails can still be seen. I don't know if you can see in the photos, but I was there, I saw that. And these are the holes where the Cyclone B gas were put. This was the poisonous gas which the Nazis used. And I'll show you the canisters. These were the Cyclone B canisters. These were the poisonous gas. You can't imagine the feeling you feel when you're there. Like thousands and thousands of people were killed in that place. After killing them, they were burning their bodies in this place. This is from the outside. This is where the smoke used to come out. And people used to live outside. There were homes and army quarters outside. No one bothered because it seemed normal to them. Like, that's what happens when people are high on nationalism. And they were German people, obviously. Nazis. Nazi army with their families living just within kilometers of this hell where people were killed and burned in thousands. So yeah, that is what nationalism made them do. This is the yellow star that the Nazis assigned to the Jewish people to mark them that they're Jewish. Here are the shoes of the people who came, and believe me, it was piles and piles and piles of shoes in one room. Bags, because people were led to believe that they will be out of the concentration camp, about McFry, if they will work hard. So they thought they brought all of their belongings and everything. They were thrown out of their homes and stuff. Here are some more everyday items which they brought with them. The picture of one lady who survived the camp, and you can see what she was before and after. And that happens when people are so high on nationalism and that they are led to believe that they're doing something good for their nation, that they're exterminating anti-national elements, anti-German elements, anti-Nazi elements, when they are not ready to listen to other point of view or other perspective. And when this ideology is adopted by some mob, this happens. I'm not saying India is becoming like that. I'm just saying what extreme nationalism is capable of. I will let you be the judge, and I will let you decide which way should we go forward. Because as of Europe, most educated Europeans, they know nationalism is not the way forward. That's why they made European Union. They know nation state is an overrated idea and it's not going to survive for long. And to beat someone just on the mere suspicion that he said something anti-national is beyond stupid for me. First of all, you should let him speak. You should listen to his point of view and let the judge decide, let the country's law decide. Don't take law in your own hands. Don't be a fucking mob like those lawyers did in Delhi. They took just national flag and they treated like they were the takedars of nationalism. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.